All right, how's it going? Jack with Home Service Helpers here. And what I wanted to talk about today is something that is super, 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 super important and oftentimes very much neglected. And what we're seeing with our recruiting clients and stuff that I'm just seeing online is obviously it's really difficult to find people. It's really difficult to get people to stay and to retain people. And typically, what we're noticing, a general theme, is within that first 90 days of a new employee's career at your company. And I think there's a couple different reasons why it's hard to get people to stay in the trades. Is that one, and probably the most important, is that we have this tendency to hire people to train them for like a week and then let them run off on their own and hope that they do a good job. And then they get frustrated, they get discouraged, you get frustrated when they're not doing a good job. And there's this big disconnect between employee and employer. And I understand. It makes a lot of sense, right? When you're hiring a new employee, it's because you have a need, you have a lot of work, you are doing something yourself, and now you need someone to come in and do it. And you spend all this time hiring, interviewing. If you're not using us, you're doing the interviews, right? Then you make a decision, you onboard the person, you train them everything you know, and you're like, finally, this is done. I have someone. I can take a break, right? I can work on sales. I can work on marketing. I can go on that vacation. Whatever. I can put my feet up. I can just take a little breather. Someone else is doing that for me now. And we let them run off. And really, most of the time, we are looking at, are they getting callbacks? Are they getting reviews? And that's what we use as our way of quantifying if they're doing a good job or not. But behind the scenes, that employee is getting frustrated. They feel like they don't have the support they need. They don't know how they're doing. You're getting frustrated when you see that they're not meeting your standards, and it's all over the place, right? And we just have this. You don't have anything to like really base these feelings, these decisions off of, and it's all about gut feelings, right? And that's not a really conducive work environment for anybody, right? So what we can do from day one, not just for new employees, for every employee, every position in your company, is create a scorecard and create a check-in frequency that they are going to report back their scorecard. So I wanted to share this with you. We built this as a tool to help you build your scorecards. This is something that you should work on together, employee, employer, and work on it together and revisit frequently. And I'm going to show you how this works, and we'll make this download available for everyone. But this is how it works. So, right, we're going to put their name, the scorecard. You should do this on day one. Set the tone right away. We'll do John Smith, right? Put their name, and then we'll put the manager's name, right? So I'll put my name. And then we'll put a due date. So typically what I would recommend is that due dates be quarterly, right? So every 3 months, set goals for 3 months, and we'll set new goals a quarter from now, right? So let's put just the quarter here. So if they're starting January 1st, where I will do January, February, March, right? So we'll do April 1st, right? That makes sense, right? April 1st is the new quarter, is the due date. And then lastly, we want to put a report frequency. So two things about this. We need to check in, preferably weekly, right? We want to just sit down, meet with them, see how they're doing based off their scorecard weekly. But we want to make them be responsible for updating their scorecard, or at least providing the data to you and you can update it. So we'll do weekly on Mondays. Mondays, 7:30, or whatever day works best for you. So every Monday at 7:30, they're going to come to you and they're going to report their scorecard from these three goals. And why do we choose three goals? Because we can only really focus on so many things, and we need to focus on what's most important. And if we're using the law of 80/20, 20% of our goals are going to produce us 80% of the results. So let's focus on those 20% goals. So let's do this scorecard like it's a new hire, right? So let's do some really easy, I mean, not easy, but goals. So right here, goal number one, maybe it is master. Let's do master window cleaning, right? We're a window cleaning company. We want them to get, in the first 90 days, right? We want them to become experts at window cleaning. So we're going to do master window cleaning. My weekly metric, so right, we're setting quarterly goals, right? But we should break these down into weekly metrics that we can quantify and that we can stay on track to, right? If you set, maybe one of our goals is upsell $5,000 in a quarter, right? If we wait to the last week of the quarter to upsell $5,000 worth of stuff, we're not going to hit it. But if we break that $3,000 or $5,000 into 12 weeks, 1 week for each quarter, what is that? I don't know, whatever the math is, a week, we're much more likely to hit that, right? So we're going to put a weekly metric. Now, for stuff that's not really numerical or quantifiable, let's just do, maybe they are going to do a weekly metric is demonstration without assistance every check-in, right? So maybe to master window cleaning, they're going to show you every Monday how to clean a window, and you're not going to help them at all. And then we're going to do why is this important and what can I do to achieve this, right? So why, right? Let's list it. Why is it important for them to know this? Important so I can get good at core service, so I can work by myself and maybe, work with them, right? In the beginning, when they're setting these goals, you guys are doing this together, like I said. So have them tell you why it's important and what can they do to achieve this. So what can I do to achieve this? Ask questions. Practice on job sites, right? So you're going to want to actually dive into why this goal is important and what they can do to achieve it. And then weekly, you'll revisit this. They're going to do the window in front of you. You're not going to provide them assistance. And then maybe you want to have a spreadsheet somewhere else where you can mark down yes or no. How do they do, right? Maybe it's green, yellow, red, color coded. All you have to do is hit green. They were able to demonstrate a window cleaning without any of your help. Maybe it was yellow. Maybe you had to provide them some assistance. Maybe it was red. They didn't do anything. They sucked, right? That's all you need to do. So let's do another goal. Let's do that 5,000 one. So maybe it is upsell $5,000. So weekly, right? If this is a quarterly goal, we're going to do 5,000. I'm not that good at math. So that's only, right, weekly, they need to sell $417, right? That's much easier to do weekly than 5,000, than 5,000 in a whole. So make it easy for yourself, break it into weekly. And then again, we're going to do, why is this important? What can I do to achieve this? Important so I can make more money, helps the company, shows I'm invested in everyone's success. What can I do to achieve this? Talk with customers, practice sales pitch each morning, right? And then what's going to happen Monday at 7:30, they're going to come and they're going to say, they're going to first do the demonstration, right? For goal one, you're going to give it green, yellow, red, or then they're going to bring you how much they upsold each week or for that week prior. So you can use color coded if you want to do that. Or if this is numerical, you might want to just do, okay, how much did you sell? You sold $500? Good job. Really good job, John Smith. You crushed it. We really appreciate you hitting your goal. $300? Okay. You got really close. What can we do more? Can we talk to more customers? Can we look for more opportunities around the house? Or red, they upsold zero. Okay. You're not close to your weekly goal. That means you're falling further behind your quarterly goal. What can we do to course correct this, right? So that gives you time to coach. So that's the second one. And maybe the third one is I want to get, let's say, 30 5-star reviews. Okay. So 30 reviews. Divided by 12 weeks. They need to get 3 reviews a week, right? That seems doable. Okay. And then last one. Important because shows customers I'm doing a good job. Provides social proof to future customers. Gives me pride, right? What can I do to achieve this? I can achieve this by being friendly and doing a good job. Ask for a review each job, right? Simple as that. And again, they're going to come to you Monday morning, 7:30. You're going to go through the first goal. You're going to go through the second goal. And now you're at the third goal. How many reviews did you get this week? I got 4. Great. Good job. We really appreciate you. You're doing an excellent job. You're such a valuable asset to this company. They got 2. Okay. We're really close. We can make it up this week. I got 0. Okay. What do we need to do? Are you being friendly? Are you doing a good job? Are you asking for the review? Right. So this gives you, one, a pulse to check in with that employee, whether it's a new employee, whether it's a existing employee, gives you a set time that they're going to come to you with their report. You're going to look at it. You're going to have a pulse on how they're doing. Also gives you a time to course correct anything that is not going well and to give praise when they're doing a good job. So this scorecard can solve, I would venture to say, 80% of your management struggles if you implement it. So that is the employee scorecard. It is an easy tool that you and your employee can use to stay on track and to grow together. Now, what I would recommend is that you print this scorecard out, you have them write it down manually each quarter or when they start off, and they hold on to the physical copy. You make a photocopy for yourself, they hang on to the physical copy, and encourage them to look at it weekly, right? Daily. Look at their goals. What can they do to get to their goals? Why is it important? And then you need to stick to being the manager and to review their progress every week and keep track of it. That is the employee scorecard. That is how you improve your customer, your experience, and we'll make this available